everybody. My name is Lavenna Johansson, and this is my October and November video for 12 months of practicing my 2019 practicing project on YouTube that I'm almost done with. And I'm pushing through. I'm going to finish it. So, if you saw my previous video about September, you're probably like, yes, Lavenna did it. She practiced every day for a month, and it was great. And I'm really proud of her, and now it's just going to be a breeze from here to the end of the year, right? Right? But no. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to keep up that momentum from September into October. And in fact, October of 2019, I only practiced for 10 days. And yeah, I would say that I'm disappointed with that number, but it's okay. I'm trying to be proud of what I did and not beat myself up for what I didn't do. So let's move on to November. Yay. November was a lot better, and I'm happy about it. At the beginning of November, I think I kind of was looking at those 2 months, September, 100% excellence, October, not so great, and just wondering what the deal was and wondering why I kept writing down every day in my to-do list practice, and then I wouldn't do it, and I just didn't quite know why. And so I decided to do some writing, because that's how I process my thoughts most effectively, is through writing. And I figured out that I didn't really have a good why. I mean, I wouldn't say I haven't had one ever. I have for sure, but I don't have a very consistent why, as I'm noticing from this whole year, from gathering this data. The months are so inconsistent. I can have a really great month, and then I can have a really bad month, and that it keeps going like that, which means that I don't have a consistent motivator to keep me going. And so I kind of explored what my why is and why am I even doing this. That really helped. And in November, I ended up practicing for 21 days. November of 2019, I practiced for 21 days. And I feel much, much better about that. I also, one of the things that was most helpful in November was that I started incorporating a pre-practice routine. Now, this may not sound like a big deal to you, but to me that was a mind-blowing idea, because the way that practicing had been explained to me, whether subconsciously or consciously, was you just sit down and do it. Jeez, why is that so hard? But actually, having a routine is really important. I have to give a hat tip to this guy. His name is James Clear. I don't know if you can see it, and he's getting free publicity to my husband and my 2 friends who watch my videos. He talks about a pregame routine in the context of baseball, because he used to play baseball, and how important that was for him. And that really inspired me to make up a pre-game practicing routine for myself, because I felt like clearly I'm not getting into a mindset where I can just start, and starting is the most difficult part at this point in my life in terms of practicing. Once I get going, I can go. That was not true for me as a kid. When I was a kid, I would stop practicing all the time so I could read, but I'm not a kid anymore, and now the hardest part is just getting started. So definitely part of my success in November has to do with the pre-practice routine I came up with. I made a pre-practice playlist. I listened to it before practicing. As I'm getting set up, because I have to take my instrument out of its case, I have to rosin my bow, I have to set up my music, and basically kind of plan in my head what I'm going to work on that day. So I get it all set up on my stand, and I have to get my instrument out, take my in pin out. So there's a few things I have to do to get started. And before I do any of those things, I put on these fun Bluetooth headphones. I put them on, they're noise canceling, and I just am in this world that I created of music that inspires me. Every song in the playlist is in there for a reason, and I'll put the playlist on my website. Here it is. Go there after this and check out all my things that I'm not doing because there's a pandemic and I don't know what to do. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, yeah, so one of the reasons that has stuck, I think, is not just because it puts me in an inspired mood. It reminds me that I want to play. I want to play cello. I want to do a good job, and I want to make people feel something with how I play. I want to make people experience emotions in a safe environment, I guess. And I also want to bring joy to people's lives. And listening to artists I admire do that helps me remember that that's my purpose of being a musician. And also, it's just fun. I forget, because it's my job to be a musician, to play music. I forget that listening to music is fun. That's pretty much it. That was my October and November. And yeah, only one more month left. Yay! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you're all safe and healthy wherever you are. Thanks. Bye.